change your mind.
You require my assistance? Bingo! We're gonna be rich.
Welcome, THL, to one of the best times of the year. That's right, it's football season, but it's also team reveal season. And I have three awesome co-hosts with me tonight. I am Donde, of course, and I am your resident Patriots fan. And we're just going to win it all, just like Sarah Night Pain Gang this year. But my Anadon is repping the Eagles. My Anadon, how's it going tonight?
There we go. Doing great. The actual Super Bowl winners this year, the Eagles. So we'll see.
And we've got Kel, who doesn't really like sports that much, so he's not repping anything except him. So Kel, how you?
All right. I don't dislike sports. I would rather play them than watch them, though. I feel watching them is boring.
That's fair. That's fair.
But no, I'm good. I'm having a great night. I'm super excited to be on the stream.
It's good to actually be on a stream with you guys. This is like a crossover show for all of the various shows we have. Oh, and I'm forgetting about Mako. He's here too.
It's a crossover episode.
Crossover episode. I'm sorry. It's more of an anime. Mako, as a Colts fan, how are you tonight?
Hey, the only sports I care the most about are the esports. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
That's right, and that's
Nice.
what we are here for tonight. We are talking about THL, of course, the premier esport in the Hearthstone scene. I don't even want to talk about Grandmasters or any of that crap. That's what we're here for. We are doing a few things tonight. So we're going to talk about, obviously, all the teams that are going to be upcoming here in the 13th installment of the Legacy series, the 10th for the Hero series, and the official first of the Pro series, because the first two seasons were the beta and the Kappa. And so we're gonna go ahead and do that. After we talk about all the teams, we're gonna do the conference wheel, which we'll talk about exactly the format for that when we get to it. And then we'll go ahead and talk about the conferences, make some predictions. Just in general, kind of make ourselves look bad because we'll be wrong about so many things. Before we do get started, thanks to Kel for subbing, of course, and for anybody else. It is September, so please, if you have not subbed to our channel, it would be very helpful to do so, and we would love you to help support content and future streams, and it just makes you feel good to support what you love. So it's cheaper this month, half off for a tier 1 sub. So please feel free to sub if you like us.
I just want to point out I'm poor and I sub, so if you can't do it, then well, I don't know.
Don't shame them. Come on, man.
It's not about shame. It's about support, and you do get a sweet
That's
little
right.
avatar if you are a sub. So it's worth doing just to show off how.
Also, you can cheer and add those really cool things to your messages. Cheers are just as good as subs.
And I also do want to give a quick shout out to Saku, who's running everything in the background. He is our silent Nova Scotian resident who is going to apparently get punished by this hurricane that will not die. So,
God.
Everyone say thank you to Saku and possibly goodbye.
That's it,
You're
Donde.
gonna feel so bad if something
I
happens.
love you all. We'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe next week.
Hey,
Pieces.
so Donde, I hate to tell you, but you're out because
I'm sorry.
He's gonna submit it tier 2.
That's why
He's
I
gonna
just
sub it
lost
tier
it.
2. Yeah.
I wasn't laughing at Saku. I was laughing at that comment.
Saku was awesome though. Seriously, thank you, man.
Absolutely.
So we are obviously doing all 3 series tonight, which is going to be a lot of teams. So Speedy Zoom, I believe, is the order of the day, and we're going to be trying to move through the team.
I was gonna say I think it should be prefaced before we start that don't expect us to talk about your team for very long. I think when our planning phase we said like 2 minutes maximum per team, so it'll probably even be less for each team. So
Yeah.
don't expect us to sit there on your team for very long. So if you want your team to watch, then I would have them get in, soon because we won't be there for the longest amount of time. We got 3 different groups to go through.
Yeah. So on the individual shows, Last Saloon Standing, Tavern Talk, and Hearth Center, we can go in depth on that kind of stuff. Weeks cover. So if you have stuff that you absolutely like missed tonight that you want said, just message one of the producers of those shows. So myself, Myanodon, or Donde.
And we will talk a little bit more in depth, just a little bit as we get to the end of the show. We'll talk about, once the conferences are rolled, and while the wheel is spinning too, we can kind of talk about the teams. So we will have a chance to do that. But yeah, the goal is to try and get through as much in a decent amount of time so that people don't fall asleep on us here. So that includes the
Okay.
panelists.
One last thing before we get started. Donde, you're gonna have to take one for the team here. You don't have to leave anymore, but Darkside will tier 3 sub if you say good things about the Bills and that Brady is a chump. Listen, man, you just have to say it. You don't have to mean it.
Yeah, just
I
sell
don't have
out.
to mean it. All right. So nice things about the Bills. They keep the fans in particular keep the folding table industry alive because they break so damn many of them when they tailgate, and then they just buy more, and that's awesome. So congratulations to them for singularly keeping people employed, and I do mean that. That's just facts. That's just factual. And Brady. I mean, he like totally kissed his son on the lips weirdly, so that kind of makes him a chump. Like, I don't know, that's
Ooh,
odd,
Just
right?
his son, he kisses a lot of people weirdly on the lips. I mean, if we're going into that, like,
all right,
ooh,
let's just hold on. I don't even know if
Dude can
that's a
play
negative.
football, but he's kind of
Yeah.
a goofball. Dude
Listen,
can play football, he's a goofball.
That's not even a negative. He's asserting dominance.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little odd. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a European thing. Maybe he got it from Giselle. I don't know. She's
yeah.
Brazilian.
I mean,
though.
I guess you
Maybe it's a South
can't
American
you
thing. I
can't
don't know.
really deny Robert Kraft if he comes in for a smooch.
Well, that's
At least Brady can't.
massage
Not when
bar.
you're the QB on that on the team. Oh boy.
Ooh, God. All right, let's move on.
All right, yeah, we're already getting the speedy zoom, please. People are like, "What real sports? I don't care."
All right.
All right, so we're gonna start with Pro then.
All right, so Saku has them in alphabetical sheet, not in alphabetical order.
Yeah, that wasn't decided on until very late.
But I believe my team's first. Oh no, wait, this is Pro. I don't have a Pro team.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Starting with
Yeah, you
Pro.
don't have a pro team, so you're gonna be zero
So I
representation here.
believe that means we're starting with Bad to the Bone, if I'm reading this correctly.
I believe you are. It should be popping up on the screen here shortly. But yeah, go ahead, Kelly. You can start.
Sure. So Bad to the Bone. We have the captain, who is obviously a THL veteran. He's been around for a while now. So his 1 seed is Derivis. His 2 seed is Satoros. His 3 seed is himself. In the 4 seed, he has Manny Skull. And in the 4 seed, oh God, I'm going to butcher this. Ikutipasca?
I think Pasca is just like what he goes by, so that would probably be the
Okay,
easy.
Pasca, sure. That name is very difficult to pronounce, so I apologize if I butchered that. Not the intent. Yeah, this team. I think this team looks fair. The question is, does fair make it in pro?
I mean, they're basically
I think fair-
returning everybody.
I think fair is an understatement. I'm gonna call early finals contender already.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, they're basically returning the championship team minus 1 player, and Pasca is replacing them. I think they'll be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to be entirely honest. I haven't followed pro a lot, so
Yeah. Okay.
I
move
know
on.
much less than you guys.
Speedy zoom. Speedy zoom.
All
zoom
right.
on.
Next team. I guess I'll be revealing my own team here. We have got Dr. Boom Shakalaka returning. We've got 2 new players and 3 returning players. So the captain, freeloader, same captain. And then we've got Smear joining us as well as Pond. and then Lawful Dog, myself, and Booze reprising our roles. We did not have the most successful first season, but hopefully we'll have a little bit more luck this season.
Is this
Quick-
same lineup?
Two new players, Smear and Pond, and
Okay.
the other three returning. Yeah.
Okay.
Quick question: Who are you the 4, or is Booze the 4?
I didn't know what our order was until now, but I guess I started.
These aren't
the 5
official
and
orders. This is just how it was
worked
given
my
to
way
me.
up.
These are not official orders. This is just how it was provided to me, and everyone can submit their order for Pro before the week's.
Okay, Swolful Dog in the 3 seems pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, it's Pro, so everything just moves around, but we'll see. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I'm definitely excited to do some more. Glad it's not Specialist anymore. So
Yeah.
we'll see how Shielded Conquest goes.
Next.
I think Shielded Conquest has been going great if you've been watching the World Cup.
That you're next, Mako. You said next, but you're the
He was
one.
waiting for the
it's
screen to
on my
pop up.
screen
Yeah.
yet. Yep. Oh yes, I got this logo sent to me from Diamond because I was bragging about my logos.
This is a pretty gangster logo.
Trying to figure out what team it is because it's not popped up on the
It's
screen.
for the boys.
For the boys.
boys.
All right, Captain Diamond. With this lovely Village People, I'm guessing logo. I'm assuming Village People. I think so.
I think that's a safe
We're
assumption.
going with the Village People. Triss in the 1. We have 2s in the 2s. Rain in the 3. Rain is raining in the 3. Booze in the 4, and then Ace 103 in the 5. And we do have some fun facts from them. Wait, no, maybe we don't. Oh no, wrong team. We don't have fun facts for them. What are your thoughts?
Solid team.
I think a lot of solid players.
Rain,
Yeah.
2s, and Treese, all great players. Buse is also a very good player.
Yeah,
Been around
Ace.
A little bit, but he's also, he's still a good player.
Oh, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say for future, we should probably stop saying in the 1 and in the 2 like I just did because these aren't official seeds.
I was just gonna point out Triss. He made it to the top 8 in the World Cup, which is, as we know, Shielded Conquest, only losing to Fuel 2-1. So, good run for him. Probably going to be the leader on this team.
I think they are all very capable. I see 2s also as like a very, he could take a leader role. Ace as well. I mean, they're all very good players. If anyone's wondering, by the way, in the picture, the Cowboys Diamond. Is that an electrician? What is that? Is that a police officer? I don't know. 2s is the yeah, I guess an electrician.
It's got to be an electrician.
There's a lightning bolt.
Yeah, there's a lightning bolt. You're right. Oh yeah, so I guess the one in the front is a cop. I believe that is Triss. In the back there, the Native American is Ace. The Leather Daddy is Rain, and Booze. I think it's Boozy or Buse, not Booze. By the way, is the I guess the soldier. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's the squad there.
All right, next up. I'm gonna keep the show moving along.
Yeah, no, we need like the progress czar, which
Got it. I'm just gonna yell next every time.
All right, so Donde, you're up, man.
Yeah, man. So this is FTL, which stands for Frisbees, Teens, and Lawyers, and this is going to be the Icon captained team with Liquid Ox, Snake, Fuel, Itachi, and Jetlaw. So it's kind of a sort of a reformed Nom, I guess. The returning runners up from Pro Series. So Liquid Ox is new to the team. Snake is as well, and I believe Fuel. Itachi and Jetlaw, I think, were there last season. Good looking team. Good looking team from top to bottom, I have to say.
Yeah,
Agreed.
We have some fun facts. I can do this really quickly if you want me to.
I got it. So the subs for the team are Markshire, Robobson, and Gamer RVG. As we said, the acronym stands for Frisbee Teens and Lawyers. Fuel once completed a Portal 2 speedrun in an astonishingly fast 2 days. When people use the word 24 around Snake, we're not sure if they're talking about the length of his hair in inches or the number of legend finishes he has. Jetlaw is a court attendant at the U.S. Open for tennis. He will frequently tell you that ball boy is an outdated term and that ball persons is the proper nomenclature. Itachi played multiple Challenger Cups to high record in a number of exotic locations, including the loading dock of his local grocery store, the dumpster behind his local Denny's, and on a crowded street in West LA. That might be the same place as the local Denny's. I don't know. If you ask anyone on FTL, they'll tell you Icon is the owner of 27 boats. No one knows if this is actually true or if his whole team just can't count. And Liquid Ox believes the Earth is flat. I think that is probably the worst fact of them all. But hey, you do
Yep.
you. So yeah, Itachi behind the local Denny's, bro. You gotta go with IHOP. IHOP is clearly superior. Come on.
Thank you. I think this team is legitimately better because Fuel's on it, but hey.
I mean,
The
Fuel
la-
is fantastic, and he's shown his chops already in the World Cup. He's in the finals right now.
Gonna win it all.
I mean, if anybody seriously doubted he would be potent in this tournament, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, he's solid. Definitely a good team.
Next, I got this one. It's my team.
All right.
We have the wait, there we go. We have the Propane Gang. I mustered up this logo, as you can see, with all of its
Great
glory.
logo.
Yes, the Propane Gang. Captained by Darkseid, with your board member R-Hats, then Darkseid playing as well, Top Hat Demon, Kungmar, and then myself.
Damn, that's a spicy team.
I have a fun fact for this that was not provided to us in list form, but I know that for a fact Hat was supremely inebriated when he agreed to play on.
Also,
So no regrets.
everybody
all the
should throw Mr. Hat congratulations because he got married today.
The
Oh,
ridiculous one, not the top hatted one.
yes.
Correct.
Oh, we have 2 hats.
You have multiple
Yeah,
hats.
a
Yes.
couple of hats.
I didn't put that together.
Yes.
If this team is a social band halfway through the season, I'll be really surprised.
But no, Ridiculous Hat got married today, so congratulations to him. That's awesome. Best wishes to him and his new bride.
Awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. Are we any thoughts on here? Should we jump to the next one?
He will be in Italy very soon on honeymoon. That's correct.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, so next we have Tap Last. So we have the captain who is Comp, the 1 seed, or all right, the tentative 1 seed, Mick, 2 Typhoon, 3 Comp, 4 Base, and 5 Corbin. I'm not sure who Corbin is. He must be
That's
new.
Bill Snyder.
Yeah, I've never heard him
Yeah.
called Comp before. I think it's just C-Mac.
All right, C-Mac.
It's like-
Yeah, that works too. You know what, C-Mac? All
There's
right.
a comp,
Why?
there's a comp
Wait.
in THL. It's not him though.
Okay, I'm super confused. Why is Bill Snyder Corbin now and not
He
Bill
changed
Snyder?
his
He's
changed his
Corbin.
name,
Yeah.
and I think it was sort of an accident.
Yeah. So his
Maybe.
actual name is Corbin. And I told him it was confusing that he has a different person's name as his name and his actual name's Corbin, and then he was testing to see if he could change it just to see how much it cost, but he never actually did. He never actually used his free one, so ended up doing it, and that was it. And then he kept it.
Well,
That's the story.
So the story behind Bill Snyder, Bill Snyder, aka Corbin, is an alum of Kansas State, and Bill Snyder is the legendary football coach of Kansas State. So I as a Kansas State fan, I actually do know this, and that's not weird at all. So that's kind of where the name.
no.
Yeah,
Sure,
I know,
it's
I know,
not-
yeah, he
yeah.
definitely has told me the background of the name. I was just like, because it's an actual name, whereas everyone else sort of like weird terms and stuff, it was just kind of like, confusing, but not
That's not weird at all.
not weird.
Anyway,
Yeah, looks like a
Next.
good team.
While we're moving on, thank you for subscribing, Darkseid.
Yes,
yeah.
he did fulfill his promise.
He fulfilled it. Wow, that's
And
awesome.
now that he's fulfilled it, I
I'm-
didn't mean a thing I said about anything.
ooh, that's
Ooh, I
rude.
don't know. That's not okay. All right, next team, the other guys, right? That's the next team.
Correct.
captained by Lefty with the two this is your team. So it's Dirty
Sure is.
Mike and Tony Montana, Surlos, Donde, and Lefty. I'm trying to not say the seeds because it doesn't mean anything, but yeah, that's I think it looks like a solid team to me. Can't complain.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything bad about my own team. Obviously, we're gonna be the.
Are you allowed to use that logo? Is that that seems like straight up like we were
Copy and
talking
paste.
about the propane gang being
I'm not the captain.
and
It's the logo.
this is straight up. This is just like the poster for the movie. I don't know. I mean,
Maybe we'll edit a few things in there, get some faces over, over John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell. But
I believe that is Mark Wahlberg,
is it
not
Mark
John
Wahlberg?
C.
Did
Reilly.
I completely. Yeah, I guess I'm just. I'm thinking of Step Brothers. I don't know. My bad.
Yeah.
But,
Step
yeah,
Brothers,
we're- yeah,
great movie.
I can't put this on YouTube now because we're gonna get like the
Copyright
DMCA take-
strike?
Cease and
Yeah.
desist.
No, we won't get a cease and desist. You just get a copyright strike.
All right. Oh boy. All right. Well,
Maybe
we'll
there were
just
none.
edit
Thanks
that
for the
out.
sub, Desharmo. Thanks for the sub.
But yeah,
Move
besides the
into,
copyright strike, this looks
yeah.
like a good team.
Thanks. Appreciate
Last
that.
one.
Last one.
That's our hat with a gun. Our hat with a gun would be a scary proposition. Because that man, he has opinions on. The Unknown is the last team in Pro, and it's captained by Desharmo. And we're going to have Catman 1950, Ron Mexico, Shadow Ranger, Brushy Tuna, and Solo. I believe it's Yaz. It's a soft.
Soft J, like GIF.
Oh, just get
I
out of
mean,
here right now.
listen,
Get outta
it's
here.
I'm talking about the peanut butter.
All right, you're safe. So this team, Shadow Ranger, is one of my favorite people. As far as like, he makes no noise and he just crushes people. So I touted him in the World Cup and he performed very well. I think he'll perform very well in Pro Series as well. And yeah, Ron Mexico, strong player, Catman. These are all players that are solid every season, no matter what they play. So I don't know much about Solo Jazz. Other than that, I think it's good. Anyone else?
I agree.
Yeah,
I think it's a
I
good
like
team.
it. I like it. I think there's a
And
lot
yes,
of good
Ron Mexico is the
competitors.
best name in THL. That's absolutely true.
Ron Mexico.
And
All right.
I think that finishes it off for Pro, right?
That is
so
it.
that's-
8 teams in Pro.
It's a lot of good players there, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, should be strongly competitive across the board in Pro, as is the standard.
Spoilers.
What spoilers?
All right, Maka, you want to kick us off for Legacy here? With
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
believe this is
You
your
know
team
he does
here,
because
so.
You know I'm
I
so
want
excited.
him to get in. I want him to lean into this team.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so excited.
So the Legacy, that was Pro.
Yeah. Oh, that's the wheel.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. We have former McBommelds, now Abejas, captained by me. And then the 1 seed, we have Snake, returning member. And the 2 seed, we have Booze. And then myself in the 3, Ghost in the 4, and then Silver T-Fox Demon in the 5. So we basically took McBommelds and the Booze's team, Dr. Boom, whatever, and combined them and then got a new 5 seed. I'm so in love with this logo. It took me about 5 minutes to do, and it's so great.
I laughed hysterically when I saw it.
I love it.
Abejas.
It's pretty good.
Abejas!
I'm definitely glad you pronounced that name for me because I would not have figured that out.
Boomco, yes. Yeah, how this name came about too is we were looking up the new expansion cards in Spanish because I was like, hey, I want to have a Spanish team. So I don't remember who it was. I think it was Ghost. Was like, holy crap, let's just do bees. I was like, yes. So this came about.
There was
It's
so much.
wonderful.
There was so much hype around bees, and then it fell flat.
It's still a good card.
It's not bad. It's
It's still a
solid.
good card.
Next.
Yeah. Next. Okay, I'll do the next one. What do we got? A Noyo team. Anoyo team captained by Matt at Arms. In the first seed, we got Nulltown. Seed 2, we got Zethund. Seed 3, we got Amaj. Oh, sorry about that. Someone's at the door. Seed 4, we got Matt at Arms. And seed 5, we got Dan Zero or Dano. I'm not sure. A lot of familiar faces here. I don't know Dan, but the other players been here for a while. I think they're competitive players, and this will definitely be an annoying team to play against.
Wait, is Nulltown a returning player? I don't recognize that name.
Yes,
He's been around. Yep.
He played pro at least, I know, because I played against him in pro.
Okay.
Desharma says Anoyo team is all old Dills Hearthstone League players. First of all, should take a shot for League. Second of all, I've never heard of Dano. It's apparently
Yes.
Dano. All right.
I got it right.
Good
the
to know.
first time.
Next.
All right, so next we have the Stubbs, a returning team. Stubbs have been around forever. Everybody counts the Stubbs out, and they get really close or make playoffs like every season. So, in the 1 seed, I'm sorry, the captain Osmonaut. 1 seed is Shimjim. 2 seed is Osmonaut. 3 seed is the Chronic. I'd like to point out he was a 5 seed last season, but he just dominated so hard he moved up to the 3. 4 seed we have Comp. Not to be confused with CMAC. In the 5 seed, we have Shunsui.
Yeah, and the Chronic just made a really good run in the World Cup as well. So
The Chronic is a very good player.
Yeah, he's currently sitting in the 3rd place game at the moment, waiting for an opponent.
yeah, this is a very new Stubbs. It's been pretty consistent for I think at least the past 2 seasons with like 1 or 2 changes, and now this seems some new faces. I'm excited to see how they do.
I think this team is very consistent with last season's Stubbs, which is players playing a seat above where they should be playing.
I agree. Shunsui in the 5 seems kind of nutty.
I don't think Shim Jim should be slept on either. He's a legit 1 seed. He's not playing up anywhere. He's playing right where he needs to be.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this looks like a great team. So don't sleep on them. Everybody sleeps on the Stubbs.
Next up is Dad Legend. And Dad Legend is, obviously a team that's been around for quite some time. That team is captained by Yellow Dart. And the top seed is going to be Honest Zabe, Yellow Dart in the 2, Myanodon in the 3, Starlax at 4, and Mr. Shads at 5. So this is, I think, and Myanodon, you can obviously correct me if I'm wrong here. I think this is a majority returning. I know Honest Zabe wasn't on the team last season, but I think he played there a few seasons ago. And Shads is really
Zabe
the new
was
piece
on
of
the team. Zabe's
Was he
been
on the
on
team?
the team. Yeah.
Yes.
So Starlax joined us for like the last 2 weeks or something, or 3 weeks. Shads is new though. Shads is new to the
Yes,
team.
definitely. See, I told you could correct me if I was wrong, and then I was actually wrong, so I appreciate that. But yeah, Dad Legend's a consistently strong team. I think that's the fact that they have a roster that stays pretty stable from season to season not only speaks to the fact that they like to play with each other as teammates, and that they that they have good chemistry. So that's gonna, I think, help them be competitive this season.
Looks like a solid team.
Definitely. And Myanodon in 3 is kind of broken.
One of the best. I'd say one of the best teams. Fantastic team.
Yeah, from 3 to 5, as Fuel said, that's a pretty solid 3 to 5 on this team here. A solid caboose, if you.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, Zabe, don't sleep on Zabe in the 1 either. So.
All right,
Yeah.
Next.
Next we got Dirty Mike and the boys. Returning, I think a lot of them. Captain is Eric Oke or Eric Oki. I don't know how to say that.
Eric Oki.
Eric Oki.
Yep.
The 1 seed is Tony Montana. The 2 seed is Lefty. The 3 seed is Surlos. The 4 seed is Brushy Tuna, and the 5 seed is Icy Finney. So a lot of the same people, I think, from your team actually on Pro. Donde. So what do you think about these guys?
It was funny because somebody up in chat said that our pro team was scuffed DMB, which basically means I'm the scuffed version or reason for it being scuffed. and Icy Finney is replacing me. So yeah, I mean it's a pro team that is in Legacy. So I think it's solid. Icy Finney has consistently proven that he is just a beast at the 5 seed too.
Wasn't Brushy Tuna like a 1 seed last season?
1 or 2 maybe.
He was in the 1 or the 2 at the very least, yeah. So that seems kind of crazy.
My dog just called Donde's pro team basically a Legacy team. Yeah, it's kind of like the exact opposite of what I said. But hey, it works both ways. Not in those words. Nice.
Next.
Yep. I think
All
Mako's up.
Hearthstone and Chill.
Hearthstone and Chill, captained by Pond, who is also playing in the 2 scene. With Shadow Ranger in the 1, Catman in the 3, it's me, Mike, in the 4, and then Jim Floss in the 5. This is a huge missed opportunity because it's me, Mike, should be playing on Dirty Mike and the boys.
It's true.
Well, there's also Dirty Mike.
There
Dirty
is
Mike's
Dirty
also
Mike.
not playing on Dirty
Exactly.
Mike and the boys.
There needs to be a Mike, right?
Dirty Mike is also not captaining Dirty Mike and the boys.
Yeah,
So
that always confused me. I feel like it's been that way for several seasons. But they just remain Dirty Mike and the boys, minus Dirty Mike. They're just the boys now.
I think the most interesting thing about this team is Shadow Ranger and Catman, because wasn't Shadow Ranger playing in like the 3 seed last season? Or am I thinking of somebody
Shadow
else?
was the 2 because I played against him.
Okay,
and I was
yes,
in the
but
2.
Catman has been
I think-
captain a 1 seed.
didn't Shadow start in the 3 and then he moved up to the 2?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Actually.
So 2 seasons ago, Shadow
Nope, he
Ranger
says he was the
started.
2. We're wrong.
Didn't 2 seasons ago? Didn't Shadow Ranger start as a 5 seed and he just like crushed
Oh,
it
God,
all
no.
the way
I
up?
don't think that's
Is
true
that
at all.
not? Is that not
no, I don't think
correct?
so. No, Shadow Ranger's been
Creating
at least a 3,
storylines
if
here.
not a 2. Yeah,
I
I'm all about storylines, but let's not lie here. Yeah,
okay. He started in 3. I thought he was the 5 on Bon Voyage, but I guess I'm
Yeah.
incorrect.
I'm most interested to see how Catman does, because he was 550 PR 2 seasons ago in Legacy, and now he's playing at the 3.
That's
yeah,
gross.
and he's consistent legend player. Like I think it's funny because the shift in THL is like when I first joined, it seemed like 3 seeds were usually good players, maybe some like low legend. Now it's like these high legend players are sitting in the 3 just ready to smash. So yeah, this is a scary top 3 for sure. I think. Next. And while we're waiting for the next, thank you, Force of Will, for the resub as well.
Am I up?
You are up.
Okay, so next is the Pod People, another returning team. We have Ridiculous Hat as not only the cap, but the 1 seed. The 2 seed, we have Zeroshio. 3 seed, we have Wicked Good. 4 seed, we have Crackshot. And 5 seed, we have Direst Bear. I may be wrong here. I believe Wicked Good is the only new player on this team, right?
Yes, but as
I
far
think
as I know, Hat has played with him, and he's a consistent player in like the coin concede league as well.
Right. Yes. But yeah, I believe to this team, I believe the 1, 2, 4, and 5 are returning players.
Zeroshio said Crackshot is also new to the team.
Crackshot's not new to THL, but new to the team. Yeah, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, there are some facts actually for this team.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Shit. Where are the facts?
You
I'm
want
looking.
me to do it?
Go for it, because I don't see the
All
facts. I'm not
All
sure.
right. So their average roster age probably is the highest in THL according to Hat. I'm assuming. Wicked Good is
Correct.
the data architect for Team No Pros here in the off curve meta dashboard. So look out for that data that they might have. Zeroshio is Mike Donet's favorite Hearthstone player. That's a tall claim.
Is that true?
I don't know. That's a fact that they gave us.
Someone tweet it at Mike Dene real quick.
All right, I'm doing it right now. Hold on, guys. I got this.
We'll get an answer by the end of the show.
It was Zeroshio, right?
Zeroshio, yeah.
Okay, hang on. I got this.
And
Keep
then
going.
our Hat has been on the board for 7 total seasons, despite his clear and repeated anti-Aeon bias. That was the the last of the facts we got there.
Yeah, I hear that no one really liked Aeon that much.
What was the saying?
That's FA.
Yeah.
So the average roster age actually came into dispute today because I wasn't sure if SPG actually had him beat. The age on SPG is actually very consistently older than the players on Pod People, but they have an outlier that beat us. So unfortunately, and they also have 2 more kids than we do as a whole. They have 9. We are
So-
all old.
It's a weird flex, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I'm just saying,
clip.
we
Apparently,
are
there's a
Dad
clip of,
Legend may be Dad Legend, but we're actually like all dad.
Oh, Dad Legend has only 2 dads now. Just Starlax and Yellow Dart. The rest of us are ranging from I think like 18 to 27, 28. So, and then 2 dads.
Oh shit, Zoroshio has proof.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hold
we're
up, I'm
coming
loading
to-
this right now.
Well, we can bring up the next team while we're loading.
Oh, it's a Twitch clip.
Oh, favorite
Twitch clip with intro.
viewer,
Ooh.
not favorite player.
viewer.
All right, wait a minute. This is also from Regis Kilbin, not Mike. Oh, okay. Wait,
No, he's sitting
Mike's on
with
the
us.
stream.
So prep is for Rogues Not Pilots is our next team. It's captained by, and the 1 seed is also Fuel. Ron Mexico is in the 2. Do we say it's Buse for the 3 or like Buse? Force of Will in the 4, Saku in the 5. Saku can help me out maybe from the background over here with the name. Abuse. It's like abuse. That's okay. So I was right. It's Buse. So we do have a fun fact here, and we've determined that none of us can read this appropriately, I think. So am I going to get stuck reading this because I happen to draw the team?
What? Oh, the thingy.
Oh,
I
God.
thought you were
Wait.
I
Wait.
thought this was a Saku thing. I thought
Saku
Saku's
gonna
was
read
a
it? Saku.
Saku. It is Saku's team.
Saku, step 4. You can't read it.
All right.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh, they can't
All
hear.
right.
Oh,
They
see,
can't
we hear
even
him.
hear you. Okay.
Okay.
So Saku
Well,
could be talking in our
Donde,
ears.
if you don't want to do it, I'll do it.
I'll do it. I just
Someone
I
do it. You're
know.
wasting my time.
Okay.
All right.
This is from Fuel, of course. Let me tell you about the pilots. They're great. I mean, it's unbelievable. They're gonna be the best. Have you looked at the other teams? Pathetic. Many, many, many things wrong with them. A lot of people are saying it, not good. But the pilots, okay, they're the real deal. They have really special players at every seed is a special player. They have really special players at all 5 seeds. They might be the best team ever. That's just what I heard, but it's true. But it's true, frankly, a phenomenal team. That was terrible, and I'm sorry. I butchered it.
That was actually a lot better than your
Was that better? Did I
Yeah.
dial it back from the Boston accent?
Yeah, it was
A little
definitely
bit.
dialed back a little
All right.
bit.
If only we could have had Saku. Saku's was great.
Saku. Yeah. Yep.
The
100%.
world will be forever robbed.
All right.
Next,
Cool. Next. Who do we got?
Serenade, Pan Gang. I believe it's you.
hell yeah,
Skip.
you do.
Skip.
All right, we
No.
got the Serenite Pain Gang. The gang here. The you want to skip this? You made the Pro Pain Gang. You're part of a pro team that's based off of this team. Anyway,
Yeah, one's better than the other.
Captain Dark Side. The 1 seed Coles, the 2 seed is Donde, 3 seed Freeloader, 4 seed Dark Side, and 5 seed Rage Doppel. Is this the same team as last season?
Due to black magic and some PR difficulties, we had to make an unfortunate cut, and Rage Doppel is replacing him. So
Okay.
we are. Yeah, it was not that we don't love black magic, we certainly do, but he's also going to his first year of college, so we were like, you know what, go play, youngin, you go do that, and we'll go get the championship that we got so close to last season. So
Yeah, very close. So it's the same top 4, and you guys did great. So definitely keep an eye out for these guys.
Yeah, you do tend to raise your PRs when you get past the first round of playoffs.
that's really what it was all about, is we were just biding our time until the moment where we could finally break through, and then Coles and I choked in the finals. So
You said it.
I mean,
Alright,
I
so-
at least won a game in the final.
All right.
Fun
So
fact, Coles got swept.
Ooh, wow, shots fired. All right, we're gonna
Wow.
move on now.
All right.
Tap. The next team is tap last. We have the Captain's Tree, and also the 1 seed. The 2 seed is Base, not to be confused with Bass. That is Base. 3 seed is Icicles. 4 seed is Desharmo. I just want to say really quickly, Desharmo in the 4 seems absolutely disgusting. And then the 5 seed is Volkai. I would like to note I don't see Bill Snyder's rebrand anywhere on this team. A little confused by that.
I think we do have a
I-
fact for them though,
Is
which
he located elsewhere? He might be playing on a different Legacy.
I think they still have the great Bill Snyder. They still have it as Bill Snyder there as a coach who's still tap last on the daily. That's a fact we got. So he's still, I guess, assisting there. And the youngest player in THL apparently is Triss, and he's 14 and a half.
So Desharmo says in chat that he replaced Bill Snyder on Tap Last this season. So Desharmo in the 4 is absolutely insane.
How did that happen again, though?
I'm very confused. I don't even know.
Unless
The
the
dude's a
top 3
1
PRs
seed in
are
Hero.
just
Yeah, it's
average.
crazy.
So spoiler alert, the dude's a 1 seed in Hero. But yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so it sounds like Desharmo's saying he wanted to coach. Yeah, so the rest of them are playing, and he's assisting on the sidelines.
On the sidelines in the 4 seed.
No,
No,
Corbin
Bill.
and Bill Snyder is assisting on the sidelines.
Okay. I got you. That makes more sense. I was a little confused. Okay.
Next.
Awesome.
Next, yeah.
2 more, right? 2 more. 3 more.
We have
4
the
more.
Misfits.
Fuck, 4 more.
It's you.
It's all right. We got this.
Yes. Misfits, captained by Quaz or the Quasimodo, as you see him in chat, with Inspire in the 1 seed. I don't know who that is. Is he new? Or do I just not pay that much attention?
I think so.
Inspire.
He's new,
Yes.
right?
Inspire.
Okay.
Inspire is new. Yes.
Oh, why am I reading this? This is your team.
Because I did the last one, man.
Who cares?
All right.
Kel in the 2 seed.
Hey.
Dukas or Dukies in the 3 seed. Anful in the 4 and Chewbacca in the 5.
So fun fact. I have 3 fun facts about this team, and they'll be quick. This team was thrown together in. I'm a 4 seed playing in the 2. Yep. I did go 2 and 3 in the 1 seed last time I played Legacy and gained PR though. So I suck, but don't count me out. And Anful in the 4 is crazy. And Quaz is the best 5 seed in THL. Changed my mind.
Well, Quaz isn't playing, so
He's not even playing.
Also, Donde.
no way for us to confirm that.
Donde? No, in Hero. Anyway, Donde, I'll see you in the 2, buddy.
Ooh.
I'm excited. Hopefully, I want that conference roll so bad.
Me too.
Just pour it right into my vein.
We live 45 minutes apart. We need to play each other.
We do. I agree. We've somehow never played each other in THL.
That's true.
That's amazing.
We've played on the same team though, but I went
Well, yeah.
0 and 5.
Yeah, that was a struggle.
It was rough.
Next up is the round table, and that's going to be captained by Diamond, with the 1 seed of Lotus Knight, 2 is Itachi, 3 is Apex Predator, 4 is Super Murloc, and 5 is Copper. So these let's go round table. This is a team of a few people that I've played with before. I've played with Apex, not on a diamond led team, but I played with Copper Talon in Hero last season, and I gotta say Copper, he puts in more work than I would say most players in the league, and let alone any of the 5 seeds. He is always out there looking to run scrims, and it shows. He had a great season last season, and this is all a team. Lotus and Itachi at 1-2 is good. I think Apex is really the key at 3 if he can have one of his more solid seasons. I mean, Shaman's good in this meta, and he loves Shaman, so that could be a good pick me up for him. And Super Murloc at the 4 is underrated.
So someone in chat just said this is the best team so far, and I hate to agree because my team's already been fielded, but I kind of agree. Like Itachi is disgusting in the 1 seed, never mind the 2. And
Yeah, this is a good team for sure.
I had Super Murloc on my hero. I believe my hero team last season, or no, my legacy team last season. Super Murloc is an amazing guy. Puts in a ton of work. He's awesome. His wife also plays in THL, which is super cool. And at the 4 seed, I think he's going to do great. So
I wouldn't say the best team we've seen so far, especially not until you get wet with this next team.
Is
love
that
the
foreshadowing?
Wait,
transition.
hold on, TVW. Okay, last team. Sorry, I don't know my alphabet. We're
Oops.
one off for what I think is the best team on paper.
All right.
We are.
Well,
that was a
I'll do the
poor
next one,
transition there.
and then you can do the one after. So, not the best team, according to Mako here, is the Vandegrift Esports. We got the Captain Doomsday with the 1 seed Gamer Panda, the 2 seed Josen, 3 seed Benjo, the 4 seed Doomsday, and the 5 seed Dexter Corn. So I think these are all new players.
Yeah, Doomsday I think was hanging
assuming-
around a little bit towards the end of last season, and
Mm-hmm.
this is his team obviously. So he brought in a lot of players that he actually has a I think it's a college.
Yeah, this looks like I'm assuming Vandegrift Esports, probably like maybe they play on Tespa as well. So yeah, good luck to them. Always love to see new faces and play against new people. So
Oh my god. I don't know if we can say that on streams.
No,
No,
we
we
can't.
can't.
We can't.
Yeah.
We can't.
Yep.
Last one.
take it away.
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
Okay.
DM him exactly what I just action DM though.
Okay, last one. Prepare to get wet. Bring a towel. We have the wet boys. Because I think on paper, this is the Booty Bay Yacht Club of 2019 fall legacy. This is obviously the 1, Dervis in the 2. That needs to be fixed. This is Dervius. Juggerlaw on the 3, Matiev's the 4, and Quirky Turtle on the 5, captained by Blue Sombrero. You know how them Blue Sombrero captain teams go. They look good on paper, but they don't do well this season. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just speaking from experience because I've been on like 2 or 3 of them.
So Derivis actually was a late addition to this team because Blue/MMI was going to be their 2 seed, and Derivis jumped in at the last second. So I mean, I hesitate to call it an upgrade, but like, has Derivis even lost in THL?
If he only played in Pro last season, then no.
Yeah, I think it was only Pro, and he swept the entire season. He was just undefeated. So he's the 2 seed.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
definitely looks strong.
I'm gonna need you guys to take this team and put it in the other conference from SPG. No, thank you.
I think you want this team. This is
Yeah,
a Blue
you wanna-
Sombrero team.
No, I'll just let other teams beat up on them, so I don't have to see them in the finals.
All right. Well, we'll see when we do the rolls after we finish the announcements here.
I think we're doing pretty well so far on time. Like,
Yeah,
we're
not
not
too
too
bad.
bad.
Speedy zoom.
Yeah.
Or is it speedy zoom? I don't remember the exact
Speedy
copy.
zoom, I'm pretty sure.
We've been live for about an hour. We've got through 2 series. That being said, next.
Next.
All
Next,
right.
it's time for Hero. So Hero's last hero standing for anybody who is new to THL. Legacy was Conquest, and Pro was Shielded Conquest, the new form. And we are again Ask HS first.
Ooh, baby. All
I think
right.
that's why Kel names his team Ask HS, because he knows they'll be like the first to be revealed every season.
Or, it could just be because I'm the owner of Ask Arso, but
Yeah,
you never know.
It's irrelevant.
It's
Either or.
that hurts. So you know what? This paper on team doesn't look as good as I think it's going to be.
Paper
But
on team.
yeah.
Did you just have a stroke?
Listen, I smell burnt toast. I am the captain. We're gonna see how that goes because clearly I'm a little messed up. Desharmo is the 1 seed. He's a 4 seed in Legacy somehow. No idea how that happened. Artistry is returning in the 2 seed. he had a pretty good season last season. We have Shadow Ranger in the 3, who personally criminally underrated, criminally underseeded rather. Me in the 4, right where I should be, and then I have Mr. Saku himself in the 5, the nicest man in THL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's hard to argue with.
True.
Saku is legit the nicest guy I've probably
Facts.
ever like met.
It's I agree. He is.
Oh my god.
Now the question is he actually a polite guy or is he just a legitimate Canadian? It's hard to tell.
No, he's dying in the background right now. By the way, he said he can't hear, but Saku sounds like he's.
Oh my god. You want me
Can I
to? What's
request
this?
this next one?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I
'Cause
just
I
want to
know
hear
where
how
that
you
came from,
pronounce
too.
it. I just want to hear you pronounce it.
No, they have multiple S's, not U's. It's dude.
Asa, dude.
Dude.
Asa.
It's got like the whole
Dude.
like surfer
This
thing
is-
going on, I guess.
This is
Asa.
I absolutely love this team, especially with the logo, because this team is full of high school esports league players. This is nothing but a bunch of high school boys, which the logo makes so much sense when you look at it. So Captain by Snake, 1 seed Snake, 2 seed Medusas, 3 seed Sanguine, 4 seed Shiny Pants, and 5 seed Silver T-Fox Demon. You have a bunch of teenagers here.
First of all, it's sanguine.
Yeah.
Like
Sanguine,
like
sorry.
sanguinated.
Sorry.
Secondly, are we
Reading in
sure the 1 and
Spanish.
2 seed aren't the same person? Because
You're
the Medusa
right.
is a head covered by snakes, and then this 1 seed is snake. Are we sure that this isn't like a sneaky snake type situation?
You're right.
A sneaky little
You're right.
snake.
Drama.
Sneaky snake. You guys seen that video?
Ba-ba-ba. Yes.
Oh boy. Anyway.
Oh, it's a snake.
Asa, dude.
Yeah, you're right. The only person this team's missing is Fast 44.
They do have a lot of S's in their names as well, which maybe is part of that.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that logo for a second. Like, how many did you draw on your notebook when you were in middle school?
0,
I wasn't a
because I
teenage
wasn't
girl.
edgy.
We were all bored in class. Okay, excuse.
Yeah, I drew doodles. I didn't draw these edgy S's. But anyway.
Okay, next.
Next we got what do we got next? We have ATL, the Advanced Tactical Lackeys returning. Captained by Blue Spartan. Also taking the 1 seed is Blue Spartan. The 2 seed is Omsi. 3 seed Dave the Great. 4 seed Shunsui, and the 5 seed Force of Will. So the only new person I think on the team is Omsi. I'm not sure, but
we got facts. We got facts.
oh, we got facts. Where are these facts? Oh,
Is that Nick Cage?
here we go. Total PR is budget friendly, 1627, but some names on our roster are worth thousands of PR at their respective seeds. Omsi is an Atlanta local and new to THL. The 4 seed needs no introduction, and the 1-3-5 seeds returned from last year's finalists. Okay, so 3 returning players. They added Shunsui, I believe, was the 4 seed, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and Omsi. So yeah, I mean, definitely a solid team here.
By the way, it is not Advanced Urgent Terminus Legion. It's Advanced Tactical Lackeys.
Yeah, we're already
that's
corrected
what I
that.
said.
Okay.
Thanks. Last week, Kel.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Force of Will last season was arguably best 5 seeds in Hero, so I think this team looks really good.
Next.
Yeah, this is an interesting team for sure. Also, we missed Shunsui's mustache swag is apparently over 9,000. That was a Stubbs fact, but now we're at ATL. He came back around again, so figured. So this is Bees, like the card, not Abejas. That's the English version.
That's good.
Thank you. Captain is Diamond, and Jayak is the 1 seed. Ron Mexico. I've announced Ron Mexico's team every time somehow. Mata is the 3. Pond is the 4, and Copper Talon is the 5. So this was basically Burb from last season minus myself and.
Yep. Pond in the 4 is really good. And Copper Town had a really good season last season, so definitely.
Aren't you the one that said that Ron Mexico has the best name in THL?
Oh yeah, he absolutely does. For anybody who doesn't know, that's the alias that Mike Vick, the Falcons quarterback, used when he was at hotels, and yeah, so that's the genesis.
Well, I mean, then it's fitting that you reveal his team.
Why is that? Oh, just because I like his.
Because you like his name and you know the lore behind it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a football fan, most people know about Ron Mexico, but yeah, no, this is a solid team. I mean, Bees, aka Burb from last season, different animal, was a borderline playoff team eliminated via the weird tiebreak that happened. So this team, yeah, it could get over the hump, but with the loss of Donde, it's kind of painful.
Ooh, I do think this team. All right, I feel bad saying
Rip
this.
Donde.
It wasn't Burb, it was
Yeah.
Mighty Burbs. I apologize. Tris is correct.
It was. That's true. I feel bad for saying this, but I feel like it's true. I think they're gonna Jayak. I think if Ron Mexico and Jayak swap seeds, this team will do very well.
Oh yeah, Tris was on the team as well. That's right. Tris was the 1, I was the 2, and Fall was the 4. Or Mata was the 2 actually, and I was the 3.
Yes, I
Man,
believe that's yeah.
I forgot. I tried to put the pain of us not getting into the playoffs out of my mind.
Rip.
Move on.
Next.
Next.
Who's doing this one?
Well, my team is after this one, so.
All right.
All right, hang on. I can do it. You can do it. It's up to you.
I think
Alright.
it's Kel. I think because he started.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Right. All right. So we're at Dad Legend. Where'd it go? All right. So Dad Legend, we have the captain is Yellow Dart. The 1 seed is Notorious GHP. 2 seed Typical Tyrant. 3 seed Yellow Dart, the captain himself. 4 seed Hockey Boys. By the way, I just want to mention this guy made qualifier finals with 4 Megathune decks, and somehow he's a 4 seed. Not sure how that works.
How's hockey a 4?
Yeah, I'm really confused by this too. And then the 5 seed is Doomsday. This team looks gross. Like
How's hockey a
Notorious
4?
GHP. So Notorious GHP and Typical Tyrant are both like 1 seed players. Yellow Dart, great in the 3. Hockey Boys in the 4. I don't even know how that happened. I'm
Hockey's
confused.
a 4 because of Dharma.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Rip.
Diffused Dharma had a rough season, and
They did.
everyone
very true.
got a little bit of a hit to their peak.
Doomsday, I believe, is new, or at least I'm not familiar with the name. So
He played last season.
So he
with
was
From the Vandegrift esports team in Legacy, but he did play a
Yeah.
little bit in THL last.
He played in Legacy last season for Dad Legend. So
Legend. Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
he switched to the Hero team and made his own team for Legacy this season.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So who's next?
Me.
All right, get it. I have a fun fact about this next.
So, with permission from the man himself, I'm letting it roll up here. We are Kel's Good Boys. There we go. Formerly Good Samaritans.
This is the most ridiculous logo.
This is
Oh my God.
this is another on paper blue sombrero captain's team. So watch us at the not making playoffs this season. First seed is Lotus Knight with Booze in the 2, Twos in the 3, myself in the 4, and Turd Herder in the 5.
I mean,
So
this looks good on paper. It's
the
or as
origin-
Cal would
the
say, this
origin
paper looks good
story.
on them or something.
So
whatever.
this is the first time I've seen the logo. Sorry,
The origin
I
story behind this team is because it's become 2 seasons in a row now where Blue has taken at least 2 people from Kel's previous Hero Series team. So we just say Kel puts them up and then we knock them down. So he's just the farm team for us.
I love how the mask just does not fit on right, and it's just you're
No,
facing
this is-
the wrong
Oh
way.
my God.
This is really, really, really scuffed version of McDonald's.
This is
like
perfect.
this this logo is more than I ever could have asked for. Oh my god, yeah. So Blue messaged me in the off season and he goes, "I want your permission to use your name in my team's name next season." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I don't mind." Because there's been this thing where the past is it 3 seasons or 2? I
2.
can't remember. I think it's 2.
It started with
But
Fuel.
yeah, but basically Blues teams every season have taken like half of the previous team. So yeah. This is great. I love it.
Next.
All right, next we got Team No Pros here. With captained by Pasca, the 1 seed Agent PWE, the 2 seed Skittles, 3 seed Pasca, 4 seed Disco, and 5 seed Electabuzz.
Can I say who are? Oh, I don't know any of these people. Do you know any of these people?
So I'm
new?
assuming they most of them came from No Pros here, who did a lot of like the specialist meta reports and stuff. And
Oh.
they're really
I've never
good.
heard of that.
So yeah, excited to have them with us here at THL, and looking forward to them sort of doing that here and see how they do in Hero in the last Hero standing. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's always nice to have new players, especially like brand new teams as a whole. But obviously hard to evaluate. Not only, I mean, you play Hearthstone, you play ladder, you know how to play the game, but the formats that we have are so unique that sometimes there is an adjustment period. But we've seen players come in and just crush it in their first season. So wouldn't be shocked if it.
Team Neil Patrick Harris, Force of Will.
Oh wait, do I get to
boy.
introduce my own team? I'm next.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sweet. It's the notorious board interaction, guys. I had to jam it all into the card. And as you can see in our awesome logo, we are Shim Jim, myself, also the captain, Jammies, Crackshot, and Anfall at the 5. And yeah, this is going to be a fun team. We've been talking, for the last couple weeks and prepping and just kind of getting used to hanging with each other. And I like the chemistry we already have. I've played with Jammies before. I have never. I played with Anfall before as well. I've never played with Shim Jim and Crackshot, so I'm excited to get to know them better over the course of the season. I think we're going to be solid. By the way, the card we're 10-0. That's not
Yeah,
0
no,
health. I just want to clarify we're going to go 10-0.
Yeah, clarify as much as you want. This dies when you play. This is a terrible card.
It has reborn. He'll be back.
Unplayable.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't have the reborn
you can't
text.
kill
It doesn't
Biggie?
have it. It doesn't have the reborn text, and it'll come back and it's dead again, man.
It says
This is the
reborn
single
on the
worst-
icon.
This is
the
the worst
single
card.
worst Hearthstone card ever printed.
Listen, I tried to get other people to do the logo, and nobody came up with anything better. And
5 mana
said
kill
I was not
itself.
the
I love
person
it.
for this.
Twice, kill yourself twice.
Also, I will say it's coming up later. Someone else did a card, card art logo, and they blew ours out of the water. So I'm just going to admit it right now before we even get there. Sorry to my teammates that ours.
Well, it's
Or 400 dust net at ours.
Team 400 dust.
Team
I like
400 dust. All right.
All right, Mako, you want
If
to take
that's what
this
we're
one?
good for.
Sure. Oh god, that logo.
I haven't seen this one yet.
Next we have why'd you give this one to me?
I don't know.
Last time I pronounced this one on stream, I got flamed so hard by Osmonaut or no, not Osmonaut, somebody on the team. Tan Pam's Surf Slam, not to be confused with Tam Pam's. Captained by Lefty, with Lefty in the 1, Dirty Mike in the 2, Brushy Tuna in the 3, Osmonaut in the 4, and it's me, Mike, in the 5. We do have Mike and Mike on the same team again here. Well, not again, I should say.
Oh, they are on the team
predicted.
together. Yeah.
You guys
should be
requested
Dirty
it.
Mike and the boys.
Dirty Mike was on one team. It's me, Mike was on another, and now they finally collaborated for one.
Yeah, but neither are. I think neither on Dirty Mike and the Boys, or was it's me, Mike V on Dirty Mike and the Boys, or neither of them are. I think neither Mike is on the Mike team.
Yes, but both Mikes are on.
But both Mikes are on a team together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tan Pam's Surf Slam.
Oh,
I guarantee you there are enough Mikes in this league that they can make a team if they wanted to.
The Mike team next season.
They won't all have it in their BNet handle, but there are other Mikes in the league. I can tell you with a fat for.
Make it happen.
It's the same logo for the past 5 seasons. Well, I have never seen it before.
I
so
somehow
it's
have never seen it
interesting.
either. They must not play on stream or anything, really.
Must be. This is a team you should be looking at when you're looking at streams. Then I guess.
Everyone should
Wait a
sign
minute.
up to be
This
streamed.
wait a minute. That's a lie. This is not the same logo from the past like 5 seasons.
I didn't think it was.
No, because they like 2 or 3 seasons ago they had a really different. I'm like 100% sure of this.
That's okay. Next up.
Next.
All right. Wait. Next is Tablast. I feel like I've revealed Tablast for every series so.
We
So
appreciate
we have the.
consistency.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. If only I could get that in my record. So Tablast, the captain, is base. The 1 seed is Corbin, formerly known as Bill Snyder, after his rebrand. The 2 seed being Myanodon, 3 seed being base, 4 seed is 8-bit, and 5 seed is Mr. Shads.
So this is a pretty similar team to last season. I think, Miranda, I don't think you were on tap last season. If
No, I wasn't. I was asked. I was asked as an emergency help here because they lost a couple people. So, was not my intention of playing Hero. As Yellow Dart is saying, he's calling me a backstabber because I told him I didn't want to be on his Hero team because I didn't want to play Hero. But then, things happened, and I'm happy to help people in need and play more Hearthstone. So, looking forward to it.
helping a THL in need is a theme, and we will get to more of that later as well. So it's always appreciated when people step up to fill a team or more than a single team, or more than a single spot on a team, I should say. So yeah, this is a good team. It's a team that's been near the top of the Hero series for a few seasons now. So I see no reason why they won't be competitive again. Poppy. I think we're ready for
Next.
Next.
Next is
the Colt. He wanted to be on the bed. This one I think is Maka. I think you're
Sure. Next up, we have the Colt, captained by Quaz, who is not playing. 1 seed, obviously. 2 seed Itachi, 3 seed Big's Head, 4 seed Chewbacca, and 5 seed Super Murloc.
Is this the second obviously Itachi 1-2 combo?
Not unless the other one was in Pro Series.
Well, no, I think Itachi's a 2 seed in Legacy.
Yeah,
and
but that's
there was
Lotus
a ridiculous 1 seed on top of him
Lotus Knight and Itachi.
Ooh, that's free. There was a ridiculous 1 seed ranked higher than him on his own team, in Legacy for sure. It was Lotus. That's it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, another team that's been around for quite some time in some form or another. Quaz has put together solid teams repeatedly, so wouldn't be shocked to see this team near the top.
Yeah, Booz is right. The Avi one was Avi Daravis, and then it was Lotus and Itachi.
So I think Avi just likes to be on the same team as a loaded 2 seed. It just seems like the like the way he kind of protects himself in the 1 seed stays there the whole season.
Yeah, they're swingers. They switch partners between series.
No, yeah, I would say Avi doesn't ever drop below the 1 seed though, because he doesn't lose nearly enough. So we can move on to the next.
All right. The next team we've got is the Ugly Mucklings.
It is.
Returning again as well. On the team, we've got Captain Starlax, the 1 seed Icer, 2 seed Lawful Dog, 3 seed JR Juggerlaw, 4 seed The Chronic, and 5 seed, I think, is the only new player, someone I don't recognize, Arathanau?
I think it's Arthanau.
Arthanau. Okay. Yeah, I buy it. Arthanau. So a lot of good players here. Nothing bad to say, and we'll see if they can have a good season this season. I don't know. I think they did not have a great. I don't remember actually. How was their season last season? Does anyone?
I think they were a playoff team for sure.
Middle of the pack, right?
Yeah, they were a playoff team, and I think this is largely the same roster. I think I'm almost positive Icer was their 1 seed last season. I think Switters might have been on the team instead of Lawful.
Well, so Ugly Mucklings went through a change 2 or 3 weeks into the season, and they lost some good players.
That's right.
However, I do believe that despite that, they did make playoffs.
Yeah, they definitely made playoffs. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, Lawful Dog was on the team last season. Okay, my bad.
Yes, Lawful
I,
was. Yep.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I believe
Cool.
our I don't know how to pronounce that. The 5 seed and the Chronic, I think, are new to Ugly Mucklings.
Could be.
Chronic, I don't think so. I think he was there.
He
Okay, so
might have
they
been. I'm
lost
not
in the
100%.
semis apparently. So
Yes.
they
Yeah.
made a pretty good run.
Yeah, I mean, not only do they make the playoffs, they won a game in the playoffs. So yeah.
Yep.
Getting set.
So
This season's Jayak is Arthanau apparently, where we will never know how to pronounce the name and pronounce it repeatedly.
true. All right. Next.
Next.
Last one.
Nope,
No, we
two
have 2
more.
more.
What?
So we have wait,
Yep.
this isn't specialist.
Oh,
So like the
oops.
the captain is Rain. The 1
I told you
seed
this logo was so much better than ours. It's so much better.
Oh wow,
The flavor text there.
that's amazing.
So we have Rain as the captain. We have Ace 103 as the 1 seed. Treese HS as the 2 seed. Rain as the 3 seed. Dr. Dreidel as the 4 seed. And Quirky Turtle as the 5 seed. Quirky Turtle being Super Murloc's wife, for those who.
For those who didn't.
For those who didn't.
So yeah, just in case like you can't read the card or know what it's talking about, the specialist format is a brand new competitive format debuting with the 2019 Hearthstone Master Series. Players select their 330 card decks to bring to each tournament. The catch: all 3 decks must be from the same class. This is a major departure from previous competitive formats, and yeah, that didn't last. RIP Specialist 2019 to 2019.
Specialist format. Omega lol.
Oh man, not my favorite. I already love Shielded Conquest. Wait.
It was a
Agreed.
fun experiment. I still have my qualms with Shielded Conquest, mostly that it's best of 3. But
Yep.
I think best of 5 would be better, but yeah, I agree with.
I agree 100%. Best of 5 would be the best for the.
But anyway, this is not what this show is about. We're revealing teams, so let's do the final team. We have the unnamed team here.
Yes, this team has backstory to it as well.
So yeah, I'll read the players and you can reveal the backstory afterwards. So Captain by Coles, the 1 seed Liquid Ox, 2 seed Shane, 3 seed, 4 seed Mr. Newt, and 5 seed Jim Philos.
So this team literally came together in the last 36 hours. There was an issue where 13 hero teams were confirmed, yet only 12 were listed on the various sheets that we had, and there was a different 12 on multiple sheets. So we didn't realize that till we kind of started putting things together for the reveal stream, that there were 13 emails from captains that had been informed that you have a team. So Coles, being the awesome dude that he has, stepped up to create the team. He didn't necessarily want to play hero, but he not only created a team, but created a pretty good team of multiple. Like I heard something like Shane is like 68 times legend or something absurd like that.
Wow.
They don't have a logo yet. Will they literally came together in the last 36 hours.
They don't have a,
They
they don't have a name yet.
They don't have a logo, but they got in time for the stream. We're gonna get them a name and a logo here over the next few days. But yeah, good looking team.
Half-minute heroes.
The
Coles' crew.
Minutemen.
What was the name that somebody came up with in the production chat before? Someone had a decent one.
I can't remember.
I don't remember. That was a ways up.
Too lazy to scroll.
I'm scrolling, but I can't get there.
What's that?
Old King Coles, that's what it was. Or like Nat King Coles, something like that. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Vote for team name to be Team Neil Patrick Harris.
NPH, man. You
Another
can't mess with
NPH.
NPH.
Nah,
Yeah.
NPH wouldn't do that.
The no pros here. The Neil Patrick Harris boys.
But yeah, apropos of nothing, thank you to Coles for putting the team together so fast and to make sure that we had an even number of teams for the series. So
Absolutely. Are we ready to roll some conferences, boys?
I think
Yes.
we are.
We should probably go
So-
over how we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
well,
so-
I assume we
yeah.
go in the same order we did reveals, right?
Well, Pro doesn't need to be rolled. It's just one conference, so that's
Right.
that's done.
We did it. We did pro.
Yeah, we did Pro. So Legacy will be obviously red and gold. Hero will be teal and purple, just as normal. So we'll alternate. We'll say, for Legacy, the first team will be in red, the second team will be in gold, back and forth until you have 7 in each conference. Just the format of both Legacy and Hero this season, the way they're going to work is you will play everybody in your conference once. So you'll have 6 games within the conference, and then you will have a crossover game into the other conference, and the opponent you play will be determined based on where you are in the final week of the regular season. So if you are the number 1 team in the red conference, you will play the number 1 team in the gold conference. Number 2 will play number 2, etc. So that last week could be really impactful because every team is going to play somebody on their strength level in the other conference, and then of course we will have the cross conference playoffs as was voted by everybody in THL. So without further ado, let's spin the wheel.
Are we doing Legacy or Hero first?
It looks like we're doing Legacy first.
We should
And
probably
yes, I
also inform them we're gonna be moving at a decent pace. So
Yeah.
we're probably gonna Saku's probably gonna be spinning as we talk, and we're just gonna talk while things land. So
Yeah.
Yep.
He's gonna just do his best Pat Sajak impression and just keep ripping the wheel.
Yep.
So something I'd like to mention as Saku, the cross conference matches at the end of the season, I think those are a huge deal to greatly affect the playoff race because you have 2 number 1 teams playing each other, which gives the other teams chances to kind of catch up a little bit.
Mhm.
Arguably, anyway. I guess obviously those teams are also playing on a similar level, but I think it definitely changes the playoff race a little bit towards the end there, and I love it. It's suspenseful. It's exciting. I think it's a great change.
Yeah, so the way the cross conference is going to work, I think there was a question about that, would be the 1 seed in red will play the 4 seed in gold, the 2 seed in red will play the 3 seed in gold, and then of course vice versa for everybody else. So that will be how it is.
Yeah, and I think it's awesome. I love it. Big fan of that change.
Let's get this show on the road.
Absolutely.
Speedy zoom, red conference, hit us with the first team. So it's a Noyo team. Hello. That was also their facts, by the way. They were just, everybody had a various forms of hello, which was the different emote buttons.
Hello.
Hello. So Saku's gonna just see all this stuff like way before us because of the nature of how the stream opping works. So the timing might get a little wonky here, but yeah. So next up is Gold Conference. We'll see who falls in as the first.
I like that we have the words in gold and red alternating. It's like a yin yang going on here. It's very very zen.
Abejas.
Abejas.
Sorry, I don't know if you guys. Yeah,
We can hear
I don't know
it.
if you guys can hear that.
Cat fight.
My cat is clearly upset. Hang on.
Tap last in the red.
Oh.
I think this is the first time I've been in the gold conference. I've always been in the red conference.
It took me about 6 weeks last season to get used to clicking on red to find our matchups because we were in gold the season.
You're always gold.
The round table made it into gold. All right.
This is fun because this is the part where we obviously start to see which conferences we think are the stronger. But with only 4 teams right now, there's not really a whole lot to specify or to opine about it.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys too. I don't remember most of the players on these teams just by looking at their names.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the sheet again.
Weren't you
Misfits
paying
red.
attention during the reveal stream? Come on.
Sorry, I forgot some of the names after we went through 36 teams.
Just not acceptable. That's not the
Oh.
professionalism I demand.
We're gonna have some
Yeah.
wet bees
All right,
over in the
that
gold
that gold
conference.
conference. Yeah, Wet Boys is that's the blue sombrero team
Yeah,
that I didn't
gold.
want to play.
Gold is looking pretty spicy right now.
I hear Meow is going into the red.
Hey, Saranite. See you over in the red conference.
Hey, does that
SPG.
mean I can get my rolls back on the Pangang server? Because we're not a conference.
No, because if we cross conference play you, which
Ah.
could happen. The Stubbs is the gold conference number 4. You know, we're the red conference being in gold and gold conference being in red. It's first of all, it's that yin yang like Mayana mentioned, but also we're trying to be colorblind friendly here
Yeah.
because who wants to read red on red or gold on?
These colors are making me very confused. I just
Yeah,
wanna
it
throw that
definitely
out.
wasn't an accident.
Yeah, it was on purpose. Okay, Saku puts a lot of work into this. I don't appreciate everybody giving a hard time right now.
It's
You
look at the
protect
names,
Saku.
ignore the colors of the text.
All right, we got prep.
Dirty Mike and the boys is jacking the wheel up all sorts of ways because it's just
Yeah.
right in the way of where
And prep is cut
Prep
off.
is
as
off
prep is
screen.
gross.
prep is gone.
Well, if you want your name displayed, pick a shorter name, guys.
This is that's a PSA right there. It's just fact.
There we go. Dad Legend.
Dad Legend.
Oh, in the red. Oh wow,
I'll be in
that's
red. Yep.
it's the first time I've been in red in my 2 seasons here. That's gonna be very confusing. The pod peeps.
People. I do have to say, I think gold is looking like the stronger conference at the moment.
I agree.
I was gonna say the opposite, but who's to say?
Well, you're just gonna say that because you landed in red.
Wait, which
biased
one
at
did I
all.
thought you said? I thought you said red was the
I-
stronger conference.
Wait a minute, Donde, what team are you on again?
Oh no, I think gold is definitely stronger.
Excuse me?
What team are you on again?
Saturday Night Pain Gang, dog.
Yo, see you in the 2, buddy.
Oh,
Oh,
I think when you're looking at like strength of conferences, I think you're looking at gold being a lot more diverse.
gone.
Like there's a lot more like really strong teams and kind of what to be looked at on paper I think are kind of weaker teams, whereas red seems to be more even playing field. Maybe.
This cat.
Prep is for
That's kinda how I
Rogues.Palace
look
is
at it.
forcing the font to drop like 13 points in order.
I mean, I think both conferences have strong teams. I do think gold might be a little bit stronger, which we'll see.
So, like, just looking at the conferences here, if you had to guess, so, like, it's top 4 make the playoffs, obviously from each conference. Just quick thoughts. Who are the top 4 for red? Who are the top 4 for gold? My end on what do you?
All right. Well, Dad Legend is top 4, obviously in the red there. Yeah, bias. It's fine. What else we got there? I think SPG's pretty strong. They made it pretty far, so I see them being strong. Who's on the Misfits?
Me.
Nah, you guys aren't gonna make it.
Ooh.
Tap Blast, pretty strong. So I think they're top 4, and then the 4th spot I think could go a couple of ways. So I'm not gonna maybe Hearthstone and Chill. I'm gonna go with. Although maybe you guys can make it. You Misfits.
I think this is easy.
All right, tell me.
Tap Blast, Pain Gang, Hearthstone and Chill, Dad Legend.
All right.
Oof. All right. I'm gonna go ahead, Donde.
I have to agree. I think I agree completely with that.
I'm gonna say, oh, the conference just went away. Now I can't.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
took
know.
off screen.
Shit. For red, I'm gonna say SPG, Misfits, Dead Legend, and Hearthstone and Shield.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, so who did you kick out there? Tap Blast?
Yep.
For you guys? All right. Cool. And then gold, let me see. Gold. I think gold, the round table. I think Abejas is good. What else we got?
Wet Boys? Question mark.
Wet Boys? Question mark.
What do
Yeah,
you
Wet
mean?
Boys. Yeah, Wet Boys. I think. And then for the fourth, fourth one's tough.
I think Force is trolling in chat.
I don't know. Who do you think is the fourth one?
I'm going to Bayhouse, Roundtable, Wet Boys, and then
Maybe prep.
between prep and pod, I think.
Yeah, that's where I was. I think I'll go prep. I think they surprise people.
I think prep, honestly,
I'm on the prep.
based on the
prep side.
fuel and Raw Mexico led 1-2. I think prep will be also the fourth one to round it out.
Fuel just doesn't lose in Hero but like Legacy, he's a little bit.
I don't know. He had a pretty
More
bad season in Hero.
I think you're forgetting Booty Bay Yacht Club era fuel.
Oh, that
'Cause
was
we
like
remember. We remember.
He struggled a little bit last season.
No.
Our
For
Good Samaritans.
gold, I
Yacht Club.
got Stubbs, Wet Boys, Prep, and Roundtable. I think are the four.
Yeah, and I'm not counting anyone out. Vandergrift Esports, as Desharma was saying, like I know Doomsday was on my Legacy team. I think he's a good player. He put that team together, so I'm sure he picked some good people. We'll see. I mean, I think there's all those teams have potential.
Absolutely.
That's my initial top four.
For gold, I'm saying Roundtable, Prep, Pod People, and Abejas.
Wait, you're not giving it to the Wet Boys?
Nope.
No.
Dang.
Is that Blue Sombrero curse?
Yep.
Yep.
Straight up.
All right.
Very.
Straight to the point. Yep.
So let's roll some.
Let's roll some Hero conferences. I'm excited about this one. Man, I'm actually gonna have to follow Legacy this season, playing in it.
Oh
You were
no.
captaining
Poor
it before.
thing.
Shh.
And
Yeah.
did we go over the format again? That it's 7 weeks of regular season with
Yep.
the
Same
6 weeks.
format. Yeah, same format as Legacy. So it'll be 7 weeks. Or I'm sorry, 6 weeks. 7 weeks total. 6 weeks against your conference, and then the one cross conference. So Ugly Muckling's leading it off, and
In the purple. And don't everyone talk about the colors again, okay? Please. I don't want to see it again. Don't do it.
If I don't get into teal, I'm gonna be upset because that's just my jam. Teal's like my favorite color.
Dad Legend in teal. The daddies. Love me the daddies.
How is your stream so far ahead of mine?
it's that like actual good internet.
That Philly internet.
Listen, man, I have 100 down. Like my internet's fine.
No, I know.
And we got Tan Pam Surf Slam in the purple. Or Tan Pans or Tan Pans or
TPSS.
Let's just call him the Surf Slam.
the pan situation. We gotta solve this pan situation. Pammed. The
Oh,
call.
that's like right on the line. Oh, okay, it's the call.
Teal.
That took away a lot of the drama. I thought it was
Yeah,
gonna be a tie.
That was close.
It was.
But it just reads it to us. So
Luckily, the wheel is automatic.
Well, that takes away all the fun.
There's
It's
no
kind of
room
like
for
the human element when umpiring in baseball.
ATL in the purple.
Maybe it's because like Ugly Mucklings, Tan Pams, and ATL have been in Hero for so long, but it just seems like this is a conference that happens every season.
Tap last in the teal. Oh boy. I was hoping to avoid this situation. This is awkward.
Tap last. Yeah. Okay. I could have sworn Tap last was in purple. I keep looking at the color. and it's throwing me all off, man.
Wait, this isn't specialist.
And
purple.
there's our wheel break.
Imagine covering the wheel.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, no. We're covering the wheel.
Oh,
Okay.
Kel's good boys. I want to see
All right.
that. I want to see that logo again. Actually,
You want to see the now? Here's the thing: does Kel's Good Boys end up in the same division as AskHS?
just Kel's good boys. End up in the
Mathematically
same
speaking,
division
there's a
as Kel.
50-50 shot.
50-50. It either
Cole's
happens
team.
or it doesn't.
Cole's team. That's the official name they're going with. Cole's team. That's a lie. That's not the
His name is
official
Cole's, not Cole.
In before Kel's
Cole's yeah. You gotta put the apostrophe after the S.
in before Kel's Good Boys plays AskHS week 1.
No pros here. Over to Teal.
No pros here. No. No. I like that it just hung on the no for a bit there.
He shops only at Kohl's.
And then we got the Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah,
squad over here.
I
with
wanted
the-
Cole's team. I wanted it bad.
And you shall have what you wanted. The bigs, the big boys,
Yep.
the big guys.
NBIG seems like
The
a
five-man
good.
act kill itself. Oh, you got what you wanted. Here you go.
Hey, there we go. All right.
SKHS on the same conference as Kel's Good Boys.
We
The
just
good
gotta
boys.
Yeah, we just gotta prove that we're better than my namesake.
I
You're the
really
better
don't
Kel.
want to. I really don't want to be in the Teal conference right now.
Yeah, I do think.
Dude.
Yeah, Teal seems pretty stacked.
A thaw, dude. Did you
Which
count
puts.
the S's? Did
I
you
hope
count
he did.
It seemed like he just kind of spammed it.
It does look right though, actually.
There is a random G in there though.
It's B's. Surprise.
So that leaves
How
B's
does
for
that
Teal.
work?
Yeah. Will the real Ask HS please stand up?
All right. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
initial thoughts, I do think Teal is
Teal feels
spooky.
stacked. Yeah.
Spooky.
How do I always roll the stacked conference, man? What is this? Rigged.
I mean, do you really want to, just waltz into the playoffs? You want to earn it, right?
Wow. Ouch. Yellow Dart says Teal Conference is already in the right order. Oof.
Hey, at least you're not last, right?
You know what? That's fair.
All right. Do we
So,
want to do
looking
another
through.
initial reactions here?
Yeah, let's take a look. I'm kind of man, this is tough choices.
Okay, so we got. I gotta look through these teams. Okay, so top 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah, top 4 from each conference. I mean, I'll start with purple. I've got 2 in teal that I like, but purple I've got Ugly Mucklings, Notorious Bigs, Coles' team, and wait, this isn't specialist. I think I don't have a specific order on that, but those are the 4 I like to come out of.
For purple, I'm gonna go with Ugly Mucklings, Tan Pam Surf Slam, ATL, and Cole's team. I think purple is almost actually in order. You just got to swap Cole's team and wait, this isn't specialist.
I I think a dude is really a contender for a playoff spot. Because I mean, it's these are like 5 players that have been playing and practicing together as like a high school esports league group for a bit now. So like you're not looking at like just separate players, but like they've
Mhm.
already been scrimmaging as scrimmage partners and practice partners before. So like you're kind of looking at like a prep group, honestly. So I really think they can compete for a playoff spot. And I'm not just saying because I'm biased because the 1 and 5 seed are on my legacy team, but I really think they have a good shot to make it into the playoffs. And there goes the standings.
There it goes. I mean, you have more information on them, right? Because you know Snake.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to pick them without knowing how they play, but I could definitely see them doing it. I think for me, I would
Oh, there it
say
is.
Ugly Mucklings, the Notorious Big. I guess is is the name. And then the next two are tougher for me. I'm not sure. Honestly, maybe Cole's team, and then it's between Tan Pam and I mean, you said good things about Asa, dude. So I'll give him a little bit of props there, and you know, if they practice a lot together, that could mean a lot for sure. So yeah, those are my top 4.
Was that everybody for purple? I think
I don't know
everyone
if
got.
I, I didn't
Mako
I
just
didn't say
said.
4. I just said
Yeah.
that I think they'll make it though. I really do. I don't know if you want to wait. I wouldn't wait for me though because I don't remember a lot of the players on the teams and I have to look at the charts. So you probably just don't want to waste time and move over to teal.
All right. For teal, I have opinions here. This is
That's
my 4
tough.
again, not in any particular. This is tough, but I feel strongly about this 4. I got bees, I got Kel's Good Boys, I got Dad Legend, and Ask HS as my top 4. Anybody
All right.
else?
You have
Or
some strong opinions there.
opinions? I just my strong opinions are that I think those 4 teams are the 4 teams. But I mean, just looking at the teams, I think like Ask HS, Desharmo has been a very solid hero player. Everyone knows my love for Shadow Ranger, and he's in the 3. So like that's already busted right there. Kel should outperform the 4 seed, I believe. Let's see what else. Dad Legend, we've already talked about them. At Hockey Boys in the 4 is just crazy. That team is just stacked. Could very well be the 1 seed. Let's see, who else did I pick? I said Bees. Jayak, another hero specialist, a hero, primarily a hero player. Ron Mexico Mata. That's basically, like I said, that's the team that just barely missed the playoffs last season with Mighty Burbs. So that's a good team as well. And then Ugly One is another conference. Was it Kel's Good Boys? That's the Blue Sombrero team. I mean, they'll make the playoffs for sure. Whether or not they win it all, I don't know, but I think that they make the playoffs easily.
All right, fair enough. I think I'm gonna go with Kel's Good Boys as well. Dad Legend. I'm gonna say Tap Last because I'm on it, so I'm gonna go with that. And then the 4th one, yeah, Ask HS. I think it's number 4.
If I had to pick a 5, I think Tap Last would have been my 5. I think they're just like right on the edge.
I agree. I think Kel's the better of Kel's 2 teams is gonna make it to playoffs. The Good Boys.
Ouch.
I think nope. I think Kel's Good Boys, no pros here. The Colts and ugh, I want to say Dad Legend.
Yeah, I think this one's very close. I think like I could see all the teams making playoffs almost. Like they all have the potential.
I agree. Teals feels very close.
No, I said the Colt.
I'm gonna say Kel's Good Boys, Ask HS, Dad Legend, and the Cult.
Yeah, I feel like I may have overlooked the cult a little bit.
Yeah, no, I definitely
Yeah.
forgot about them as well. But
I'm gonna kick Ask HS out and give it to the cult.
Ooh, ouch.
Rightfully
See,
so.
I had
Sorry,
a
Cal. Sorry.
I had a 3/4 representation. I was feeling good.
But yeah, I think this could go anyway. Like 1 week, there's going to be a ton of weeks where it's just very close matchups across the board, and just whoever takes those.
Seeing these conferences actually makes me more excited for the 2 cross-conference weeks at the end of the season. So,
I think it's just one week of cross.
Yeah, just 1 week.
oh, it's 1.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
So 6 games against your own conference, 1 against everybody, of course, and then the 7th is the cross conference. So
Yeah.
yep, 7
I think
weeks regular season, 3 weeks of play.
I am super hyped for that 7th week. That is gonna flip-flop the playoff race so hard, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you're guaranteed to play, if you're a playoff team, another team that is currently in the playoffs is going to really up the ante, I think, when it comes to deciding the playoff races. And it was
Yeah.
mentioned in chat too. I think Will might have said it where 1 or 2 seed, if they are ahead enough, maybe they don't go as hard in those final weeks, knowing they don't really have to. Like they don't reveal any of the strats they might want to use for playoffs. They don't necessarily reveal any of the tech choices because this is a closed list scenario for Hero and Legacy. So it may be an actual kind of good time to strategize if
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
if you're a
we,
playoff locked.
And depending on
Here
how
in-
sorry, go ahead, Mako.
I was just gonna say here in THL we call that pulling a Jude.
Ooh, ouch.
But you never want to pull an SPG and not practice for your
You never
week
want to
4,
go full
week
Jude
final
the
week.
last week of playoffs.
It's true. So also with the cross conference playoffs, it's theoretically possible that in week 7 the 2 1 seeds play each other, and then they play each other again first week of playoffs because one ends up as the 1 seed in one
Very possible.
conference and the 4 seed in another. So I love the cross conference thing. I think it brings a lot of depth and it adds more storylines. I'm super excited for it.
Yeah, that should definitely be interesting to see if that is more to everyone's liking, since that was how it was voted. I think it was a fairly close vote, but
Now,
yeah.
One
Well, at
thing,
least try it out.
I think we should do before we close up is we haven't something I honestly forgot about. We've been predicting these conference top 4 conference playoffs for Legacy and Hero, but we still have Pro Series because we didn't
That's
roll
true.
for them, right? We can. Does anyone
Yeah, we
want
don't want to whiff on Pro.
for playoff predictions for Pro before we head off?
Yeah, let's make
Yeah,
that
sure.
our final thing.
I
feel like Mako's got opinions.
I don't. I don't have any opinions on
Everyone's
it.
just looking at it.
I was just thinking about it. I don't have opinions on it. I just thought about it.
Can we I guess all agree
Are
that
we-
the team returning that's the champion bad to the bone is probably at least a favorite to be in the
I think that's a
Yeah.
guarantee.
Yeah,
I
think
feel like it's an easy pick for playoffs.
I agree.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with Bad to the Bone, Propane Gang, FTL, and the Unknown.
I like Saku's
Okay.
graphic right here.
Dang, Saku.
Read that one.
In case you didn't know what players were in Pro, every single player in Pro is on your screen at the same time, right? I will agree with half of your picks.
Okay.
Kel, I'm gonna go with Bad to the Bone, obviously, and I will say FTL as well. And then I'm going to homer pick slightly and go with the other guys. And my other final pick is gonna be actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with another one. I'm gonna go with the unknown.
So I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I think FTL wins the championship.
Ooh, okay,
Wow.
that is bold.
Okay. My
I,
prediction's gonna be I think Bad to the Bone. I think Tap Blast. I think I'm gonna say Dr. Boom because I'm on it. So we're gonna make it. And then I think for the boys, I think is the 4th one.
So
Or maybe FTL. Oh man, that's tough.
it makes it a little bit easier because we have 7 pro teams and a legacy team on here, right?
Ooh.
Which one is that?
That's
Yeah,
true.
the other guys. That was the joke because someone said they were a scuffed Dirty Mike and the boys.
It's true. I believe Icon said in Twitch chat that Dirty Mike and the boys and that team are scuffed.
So I'm gonna go Bad to the Bone, FTL for the. No. Tap Blast and Propane Gang.
All right.
Partly because I'm on it, but partly because I actually think we will make playoffs.
I can't pick Propane Gang because I just cannot handle the dark side if it happens. Like I don't need that in my life. So
Yeah.
it's mostly a wish that you guys don't make the playoffs, not to be spiteful, to you, but entirely to be spiteful to.
Love it.
And of course, you know, I mean, I have nothing against our hat, and I don't know Top Hat team in Kungmar that well, but yeah, you guys gotta suffer.
Oof. Nobody else has faith in the FTL, really? Well, actually, I think two
I
of you
said
guys said
FTL.
that.
I said
they
FTL.
All right, so you said they'd make playoffs, right? Nobody else wants to
Yeah,
say
for
they'll
sure.
win the championship.
I mean, it's so hard to
I can't predict that.
pick a winner right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
You gotta.
I would say it's not like we know what the schedule is going to be. All these teams play each other because that's how this works. It's 7 weeks, just like the Legacy and Hero schedule. But they're obviously all going to play each other. But I mean, that's yeah. I think the one thing I can be sure of is that Dr. Boom Shakalaka won't do as poorly as they did last.
I
Sure.
appreciate your confidence in us. We'll see.
I do have confidence.
And I just say I wanted to make the bold prediction because that's half the fun, man. I just on paper I feel like that team is the strong.
All right, if we're gonna go bold and just pick, I'm gonna go with the
Sorry, you cut out at the very end there. What did you say?
the unknown is
The
my
unknown.
for the
Okay.
win.
That is a bold prediction. I like it.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna bold
Not gonna
predict.
What?
You can't.
Come on,
you can't.
man.
You can't make me. You can't make me do it.
But what happens if
do
you
what
were
you tell me.
right?
I have a 1 out of 8 chance to be right. A 1
That's
out of
right.
7. Sorry,
Ooh,
because we did mention one is just a scuffed legacy team, right?
Ouch.
that's true.
Oh, I cannot wait to make the playoffs and prove everybody wrong. This
And
is
it
so
has
good.
Donde on it, so
Yeah.
there's always that.
cannot
Ow.
wait.
Oh my God.
I'm
So
so
Mako,
excited.
Mako,
I'm
are
just
you?
kidding, man.
Mako, you feeling lucky? You gonna pick a team?
For what? Finals?
Championship.
Bad to the Bone.
Who's winning?
Straight up.
Straight
Bad
up.
to
I
the
mean,
Bone is gonna win back.
I didn't want to pick them again because they already won once.
Yeah.
But they
Wait a
were
minute.
so
I
good.
just want to point out there has only ever been one team ever in THL history to win a back-to-back championship in any series. So that is a bold prediction.
What was the name of that team?
That would be Sage's team.
Say it.
God.
Say it.
I can't. Hold on.
Say
I'm
it.
trying to remember. Hold on.
Saku, just cut the stream.
Say it.
Yeah.
Turn it off now. Turn it off.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
give you the abbreviations. HSA.
HSA.
cut
Thank
the
you.
cord.
Hearthstone
Hearthstone
Academy.
Academy. Hey, what's good?
Lame.
Yes. So that I think honestly, I think that's a very bold prediction, and I love it.
Oh, I don't think they do it again. I don't think it's happening. But
I don't either, but I love the prediction.
it is. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely.
That's
definitely a
half the
good
fun, man.
prediction.
That's why we need you to pick a team. I ended up.
All right. Man.
Somebody clip this, by the way. It'll be on YouTube if we don't get the takedown from all the copyright.
Yeah. We'll be all right.
Let's see.
I have faith.
Bold prediction. I'm gonna go. I could see FTL doing it. I think if I had to choose one, it's close though. It's super close.
Oh man, two of us are picking FTL.
Oh, should I pick something else?
Oh wait a minute, did I pick
Should we-
FTL?
Oh my god, we might be here all night.
Wait a minute, Yeah, I picked FTL. Yeah. So yeah. No, you can pick the same team, man. If that's honestly your thought, then great minds think alike.
I felt bad picking us because I'd rather not pick us and just do it and demolish.
Right.
You know.
Everybody pick FTL. Let's caster curse those bastards.
Yeah, they're never. Yeah, if we do that, there's no chance.
All right. Well, I think we should probably wrap it here as we're now edging on to 2 hours, which was kind of the goal we had in mind, right? You know, when
Yeah,
we were
it
when we were
was.
planning this out. So
Yeah.
good for us to keep things moving. And I appreciate you guys being here tonight. Obviously, this was a lot of fun, and everybody who's in chat. We can all leave now because Markshire just got here in chat. So you know
Ooh.
it's time to peace out. But
Ouch.
he's you know. When the board's in chat, it's not like everyone has to be on their best behavior.
Oh, wait a minute. So the board can be in chat and we have to leave, but the board's on stream the whole time and we're fine.
I mean,
really?
It was chill. I mean, like I'm on record. I've got like actual consequences if I say something rude.
It's
But,
okay. We love you, Donde. You're awesome.
Oh, okay. It looks like we're being played out here. This is the
We're being played out. So
the Oscars were being.
quick things just about obviously the shows that are coming up this season. Tuesday is Last Saloon Standing. Wednesday, Hearth Center. Thursday, Tavern Talk. So none of those are changing. Friday, Saturday, Sunday are still going to be our stream nights for matches. So we'll have the sign-ups if you want to play. Go ahead and fill out the Google form, and then we will get you on stream. If you'd like to cast any of those, we are still taking some, not apps, but just if you want to cast or opt for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, let me know. Hit me up in the DMs. Other than that, we will see you guys next week for the array of shows.
One quick
sign off. I would like to say a huge shout out to Saku and the other casters for doing 3 series reveals and 2 conference rolls in 2 hours flat.
You guys shattered my
Saku.
prediction. I said it was going to take 2.5 to 3 hours. Shattered my predictions. So
Yes, and I think I personally think this went over very well.
yeah, I agree. One quick thing for all 3 shows. Actually, I believe all 3 shows have new.
Yeah.
Have new what?
Is that correct?
New hosts,
Hosts?
I believe.
Yeah.
So
So
there are-
Yep.
yeah. So Last Salute Standing is going to be myself, Quaz.
I want to reveal this on the show. I don't want to.
Oh man, you gotta build
spoilers.
the suspense.
They have the suspense if they have to show up to see.
All right, you know what? I'll reveal mine then. You guys don't have.
All right,
So
fine.
it's gonna be myself, Quaz, and the Big Ted this season as the regular co-hosts.
I won't say. Obviously, Hearth Center is has been consistent for the past few seasons. We do have a few people who have some real life stuff going on that is going to preclude them from being on the show. But we are changing the format of Hearth Center. It's still going to have power rankings. That's still what we do. But we are going to make it into more of a talk about deep topics centered show. If you've watched like OmniZone or something to that effect, we're going to take individual topics each week that are relevant to THL, relevant to Hearthstone as a whole, and actually have like a deeper dive on those rather than kind of stepping on the toes of Tavern Talk and Last Saloon Standing. So hopefully that differentiates us quite a bit from the other fairs. So feel free to join us on Wednesday nights for that. And Myanodon, what do you got about Tavern Talk?
You're just gonna have to watch to find out.
Ooh.
He's got ideas.
He's going with
we
the.
have ideas.
We will still talk about Pro Series in Hearth Center as well. That will still be an important piece of Hearth.
He's got like the mysterious challenger thing going.
But yeah, if you have any ideas or thoughts on how we can improve Tavern Talk or any of the shows, really let us know. I'd love to try some new things this season. So, just DM me, and look forward to seeing you guys there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool. So Mako's the only one who didn't say anything. So you got anything before we head out?
Nope.
Nope. That's it.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Good luck to everybody in all series this season. If if you're still looking for more Hearthstone, Challenger should hopefully be kicking in soon too. So be on the lookout for that if you have a desire to play some Specialist. And we'll see you guys around in the Discord and hopefully on stream. So have a great night. Thanks for joining us.
Goodbye.
Okay. Are we good?
Goodbye.
Bye.
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 And we're clear. Hip hip hooray!
As my Anadon, not my.
Greeting, traveler.
Okay. I'm down